Hi, yesterday I read the book about coral reefs, and today I have a book about one type of animal that lives in water. This is another Smart Words beginning reader, so we're going to find some new words in here. This one is called Sea Turtles, and it's by Deanne Kells. The book is published by Scholastic. The table of contents tells us we're going to learn about turtle basics first. The second chapter is called Sand to Sea, and then we're going to learn about staying alive in chapter 3. Chapter 1, Turtle Basics. Sea turtles live in most of the oceans in the world. They may look big and heavy on land, but in water, they look like they are flying. Huge sea turtles swam in the sea when dinosaurs lived. Dinosaurs died out long ago, but sea turtles are still here. Here's a sea turtle from long ago, from the time of the dinosaurs. Reptiles. How is a sea turtle like a snake or a lizard? They are all reptiles. They have dry, scaly skin. They have lungs and breathe air. Most lay eggs. But some things make sea turtles different from other reptiles. Here we have a snake, a lizard, and a land turtle. A reptile, did you get that, is an animal that breathes air and has scaly skin. Most other reptiles spend a lot of their time on land. Sea turtles spend their lives in the sea. Most only come on land to lay eggs. Sea turtles breathe air like other reptiles, but sea turtles can hold their breath underwater for hours. Oh, look here, I see a coral reef like we read about yesterday. At home in the sea. Sea turtles have bodies that help them live in their environment. Their front flippers are like paddles. These flippers push them through the water. Smaller back flippers help sea turtles steer. Here you can get a good look at those front flippers that they use like paddles. It's hard to see the back flippers back here. They help them steer. That means that they help them go the way they want to. Sea turtles stick their heads above the water to breathe. They breathe air with their noses and mouths. Smart words: environment, natural world that surrounds a creature. Flipper, wide, flat body part used to move through water. Where they live. There are 7 types of sea turtles. They live all over the world. Leatherbacks are the biggest. The Kemp's Ridley is the smallest. So there's the Kemp's Ridley, the olive ridley, a hawksbill, an Australian flatback, a loggerhead, a green, and a leatherback. Did you realize that there were many different types of sea turtles? This map shows where sea turtles live. Different turtles can live in different habitats. Hawkbills live in warm habitats. Leatherbacks can live in colder habitats. So all the yellow on the map shows where different sea turtles live. Habitat, type of place where an animal lives or grows. Here are some things you can stop and do. See if you remember what these smart words mean. Talk like a scientist. Design a diving suit that uses what you know about sea turtles. Then use your smart words to describe your diving suit. So you could draw that on paper. Here, if you have these things at home, you could make your own sea turtle. Chapter 2, Sand to Sea. Sea turtles come on land to lay eggs. They often go to the same beach where they were born. They use their flippers to dig a nest in the sand. Look carefully at the picture. You can see the nest and the eggs in the nest. The mother turtles cover the eggs with sand, then they go back to the sea. A sea turtle returns to the sea after laying eggs. Nest, place where an animal lays eggs. Race to the sea. The eggs hatched after 4 to 6 weeks. Turtle hatchlings break out of their eggs. Hatching is hard work. It can take as long as a week. Then the hatchlings have to get to the water. They must watch out for animals that might eat them. Olive Ridley hatchling. Smart word. Hatchling, animal that has just come out of its egg. Traveling turtles. Sea turtles are great travelers. Think about the ocean. No roads, no signs, nothing but water as far as you can see. Yet sea turtles are able to migrate hundreds of miles. Hatchlings swim across the ocean to forage. They travel alone. Other turtles do not help them. This shows where leatherback turtles migrate. So here's where they nest. They swim all the way across the Pacific Ocean, and then they come all the way back. Leatherback sea turtles can migrate up to 10,000 miles per year. Smart words: forage, look for food, migrate, move from place to place. Here's another smart word activity. Read these, decide if they are true or false. Talk like a scientist. Explain to a friend how hard it is for baby sea turtles to get out of their eggs and into the sea. Use your smart words. Chapter 3, Staying Alive. All animals need to eat to survive. You have teeth in your mouth to chew your food. Sea turtles don't have teeth. Their mouths have a beak. Loggerhead eating jellyfish. The loggerhead has a strong beak. It cracks open shellfish and tears jellyfish. The green turtle has a beak like a saw. The beak has a zigzag edge that can tear seagrass. Green sea turtle eating grass. Smart words: beak, sharp pointed mouth part, survive, stay alive. A shell of safety. Sea turtles have a shell. The shell keeps them safe. Their shell is called a carapace. Here's a hawksbill, a Kemp's Ridley, and a leatherback. Most turtles have a carapace made of scales and bone. Leatherbacks have a carapace made of thick skin. And that's a tough outer covering of a turtle. Saving sea turtles. Many kinds of sea turtles are endangered. People all over the world work to help turtles. Some count the mother's eggs and hatchlings. They hope that learning more about them will help sea turtles survive. Here's an endangered green sea turtle. Sometimes turtles get tangled up in nets. People free them from the nets. Then they put the turtles back in the water. Some endangered means at risk of dying out. Helping turtles. Sea turtles can go to a special hospital if they are sick or hurt. Scientists and doctors who know a lot about turtles help them. The turtles can go back to the sea when they are better. The sea is their natural habitat. You can help. What can you do to help turtles? Stay away from their nest if you are at a beach where sea turtles lay eggs. Signs will warn you. Do not leave litter if you go to the beach. Waves can carry garbage into the sea. Some turtles like to eat jellyfish. They might think a plastic bag is a jellyfish. A turtle could get sick or die if it eats the plastic. If you live near a beach, you can help keep it clean. If you live far from a beach, you can still help. You can help by learning about sea turtles. Then you can tell others about these amazing animals. If you want to pause here, you can try out the crossword puzzle. And at the end, we have a glossary of all those science words that were in the book. Use what you learned about sea turtles in this book to talk to someone else